Welcome back, you guys. My name is Brianna, and this is another week in my life. There's a lot of fall prep that is getting food ready, harvesting different things from tomatoes to rose petals. We went to a really fun apple orchard and picked apples as a family with some friends. And just a lot of food making. Y'all know I love sourdough and all sorts of cooking. So this should be a really fun video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get into this. So I'm starting out this week in my life by making some pumpkin brownies. A little funny story. So I made these, thought everything was great, fine and dandy, and as I was putting all the ingredients away and about to finish up, I looked at the baking powder and was like, did I put in enough baking powder? Well, I saw it just yeah, that's such a bad idea, but I decided to put in more just to make sure. And as you'll see in a second, you'll see the answer, if I did or not. But in my defense, they still tasted yummy. They just were a little crispy. Yep. So after that whole fiasco, I went in. I wanted to go through Caspian's clothes. They're already into their own boxes, but I was just kind of reevaluating, make sure everything fit a little bit better into each box. I have like about 2 age sizes in each. He's already grown out of like 3 different ones, and I can't believe how fast he's gone through clothes. And hopefully our next kids are not as fast, so we can enjoy the clothes a lot more, because most of them they're like brand new because we haven't hardly ever used them. But I went through, kind of reorganized things, and then I also labeled them. So each of them had a little sticker on them, so I knew as I put them into storage more that which one I'm going to need for whatever. After that, for dinner, I started working on sweet and sour chicken. So what I do for this is I have 1 bowl of eggs, and I mix that up really well, and another of cornstarch. So I put the chicken into the mixed eggs, and then the cornstarch, and then I fried that up. And then for the sauce, I just made like the sweet and sour sauce. And then I'm not a big fan of the pineapple chunks, so I actually put it through the food processor and pureed it up a little more, and then put that into, and I actually really liked it, and it was an easier way to get the pineapple but not have the big chunks you have to eat. The next few clips are all from 3 different random days, but I thought I'd still add them in and just share a little bit. This clip, I was actually hanging out with a friend, and I had gotten a whole bunch of strawberries that were on sale, so I've been slicing them up so I can freeze dry them in my parents' freeze dryer. So slice them up, put them into gallon bags, and then froze them, and then when my mom has some room, I will put them into the freeze dryer, and then have those to be able to snack and eat or powder for different recipes. On this day, I was working on some of our ornaments I'm going to be releasing in our shop soon, so keep an eye out for that. We'll be also releasing our website, and these will be posted, so really excited for that. And then in this last little random day by itself, I got more eggs from my parents and from our chickens that we keep over there. So I just like to always go through and float them, because sometimes when you get them from your chickens, you just never want to. You want to make sure that they're not been out too long. We have to always double check on those. But I get so many at a time that I bring over, so I get a lot. So this day I went out to my semi-garden. It's like a mini garden, whatever, but I had some tomatoes. I've been waiting for them to turn red for forever. I have some really, really big green ones, but finally went out to a few red ones. So I just had to show them off. I'm really, really proud of them. Little Caspian got to play in the grass, which was awesome. He loves being outside, and we love just enjoying the hot air. And this is really one of like the last warm days. It's been getting a lot colder lately. After that, I went through our rose bushes, and I should have done this a lot earlier in the season when we had way more roses, but I'm doing some of it now. So I collected a whole bunch of rose petals, and I'm working on these to dry for different recipes, for different natural like herbal remedies. So after I picked the rose petals, I went inside and I just had this old strawberry container. Well, I guess I'm not really that old. It was from the strawberries that I showed you a few clips ago. But just filled in the sides with some tape, and then I laid out all the all the rose petals out so they could dry in this box. So later that day, we then went and did some apple picking at a local apple orchard with some friends. It was so much fun, and loved just being able to get a whole bunch of apples that we'll be able to process and do different things. It was really funny. Logan and then our friends, like the husband, they were doing a lot of stuff in the trees trying to get the high apples, so it was super funny to do them. And you can see I was kind of trying to do it too, both so we could get a lot of the high apples, but it was a lot of fun and we just enjoyed it. And honestly, this was one of my favorite memories that we've had, especially this summer. I don't know why, I love just being able to be out in nature, picking apples, and just being with my little family. It was definitely one for the books that I will remember for forever. So this night I started working on making chicken cordon bleu, and I wanted to make it completely homemade. So I got the ham. I mixed in some brown sugar, some Dijon mustard, and then some Worcestershire sauce. I didn't really have any set amounts, but mix them all together and then put it onto the ham. So I covered the whole. This was my first time ever making a ham, and I definitely overcooked it a little bit, so it was a little dry, but it still made the chicken cordon bleu yummy, so it wasn't a total fail. After this, I started working on making some sourdough, like a cinnamon roll loaf. The cinnamon roll was from Farmhouse on Boone, her recipe, but I kind of was making it more into a big cinnamon roll loaf, so it's definitely a little bit different. I just thought it'd be easier. The day after this was general conference, so we were getting prepped for that, and I wanted to have that all ready for breakfast the next day. So I didn't get very many clips, but that was the finished ham, and ended up making the chicken cordon bleu, which was so yummy and really good. I didn't get a lot filmed, but we ended up doing family pictures with my family, and afterwards went on a date with my brother and then his girlfriend, and Caspian was clapping or hitting the table whenever my brother would, and it was so cute. But because of all that, I didn't get home. Well, we didn't get home until super late, but then I went and finished up the cinnamon rolls. So what I did was the dough, which had been fermenting, I laid it flat out, and then I put the cinnamon mix onto it, and then rolled it up into one long log, and then put it into a circle like a big donut. And you guys, it was so yummy. I wouldn't say it's easier than making just normal cinnamon rolls, but it was still super good, and I love anything sourdough. So this is the only clip I got of this day, but is as members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we watch General Conference every single year, and it's just kind of us listening to our church leaders talk of Jesus Christ, and it's amazing and one of my favorite times of year. So thanks you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully we'll see you again next week. Hope you have a great day, great night. God bless.